All right, our final story. All right. Let me get a drink of water. All right. Scientists, this is from Business Insider. Scientists had a groundbreaking conversation with a humpback whale in her own language, and it could help humans chat with aliens one day. Very, very cool story. So for a recent study published in the peer-reviewed journal, scientists from UC Davis, the Alaska Whale Foundation, and SETI, the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, teamed up to communicate with whales. In a landmark experiment, the team had a 20-minute conversation with a humpback whale named Twain in her own language. Very, very cool. Twain and the scientists didn't talk about the weather or the latest fish gossip. We're still a long way from that level of understanding. What did happen, though, was remarkable. Here's a picture of Twain right here. Pretty crazy. I bet that water is super cold up in Alaska, though. Respect to them for being swimming out there. The scientists sailed a boat off the coast of Alaska and played what's called a contact call into the ocean to see if any whales would respond. Contact calls are similar to a human greeting. Whales use them to call over other whales or let each other know where they are. Quote, this is from Brennan McCowan. They are one of the most common signals within the humpback whale's social sound repertoire, which is cool that they know that these contact calls are basically just saying hello. Sure enough, Twain swam up to the boat and circled it after they put out this call. For the next 20 minutes, the scientists emitted the same contact call 36 different times at varying intervals. And Twain responded to the call each time, even closely matching the intervals. Meaning, if the students waited 10 seconds before playing a call back to Twain, she would in turn wait 10 seconds before responding. This type of interval matching suggests Twain was engaged in intentional exchange, she added. It certainly felt like we had been heard, Sharp told Business Insider, emphasizing that their work is done with a permit through the National Marine Fisheries Service, and readers should not try this at home or sea. Uh, that's funny. And we hope that she felt the same way too. We believe this is the first such communicative exchange between humans and humpback whales in the humpback, quote, language, she said in a statement. There's them on the boat chilling out. The calls came from humpback whales. The calls came from humpback whales the researchers had recorded from a small group of whales just the day before the encounter. The group had included Twain, so it's possible Twain was responding to her own signal. We might have been playing back her own hello to her. So what does this have to do with alien? Turns out Twain's behavior could be akin to how intelligent alien races may seek humanity out, since Lawrence Doyle, a principal investigator at the SETI Institute and co-author on the paper. So, firstly, about the whale contacts. One of the things I've talked about before on the show is having conversations with something like a dog. And there was a story that I did a while ago about using artificial intelligence to communicate with dogs and with cats and other animals. Just basically just say, hey, how are you? Like, I love you. Like, how are you doing? That kind of stuff. So this could potentially be technology that we use to communicate with animals on our own planet. However, the the results in the ultimate goal of something like this is to kind of broaden its horizons and say, could we use this same logic to try and talk to alien civilizations? Now, obviously, there is probably a very small chance that there is a alien civilization out there that speaks English, speaks any language that we speak here on this planet. That would be kind of foolish to think that there is some Spanish planet out there that speaks only Spanish. That'd be kind of crazy. So we have to find different ways to interact with different life forms, such as whales in this example. An important assumption of the search for extraterrestrial intelligence is that extraterrestrials will be interested in making contact and so target human receivers, sort of like how Twain responded to the contact call from the scientist, Doyle said in a statement. Doyle and his colleagues at SETI are working with whale and animal experts at UC Davis and the Alaska Whale Foundation to create intelligent filters to aid in their search for extraterrestrial intelligence. If extraterrestrials are out there sending us signals trying to communicate, we might miss them if we don't know what to look for, Doyle said. By perfecting these intelligent filters, scientists could use them to identify intelligent signals from space in an attempt to make first contact with an alien race. There are diverse intelligences on this planet, and by studying them, we can better understand what an alien intelligence might be like, because they're not going to be exactly like ours. The research is also testing the idea of whether or not intelligent life would even seek us out. Are they interested in us? Do they even care about this? Maybe not. Whale research has indicated if you're intelligent, curiosity comes along with that and you want to make contact. So maybe. The scientists said that they hope similar work can be carried out with other intelligent animals on Earth, including other cetaceans like dolphins, carnivores that cooperate to hunt, and other highly social species like meerkats and elephants. Very, very cool. That's the end of that. And then here's the actual study right here, posted in peerj.com. Interactive bioacoustic playback as a tool for detecting and exploring non-human intelligence. Quote, conversing with an Alaskan humpback whale. You see all this stuff right here, talking about the communication, all of this stuff. Cool stuff right here. Orientation as it comes around, it kind of goes away, then it comes back. The call intervals right here. Very, very cool stuff. More right here. I'll put this all in the description. All right. If indeed we are able to communicate with these outside technologies and these outside species that maybe on their planet have a little more oxygen than we do here, and they're a little bit more technologically advanced, would we, one, be able to speak to them, but also could we use the same thing to speak to the whales that are on that planet?